thought I was live, Chief. I was just talking to you. Great continuation. Thank you for coming over.
Shout out to the mama Chief. Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speaks. What she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries. Even on this journey, that love grows how the garden be. The first to teach us when we sick, the first to heal us. Mama's boy, yeah, you know, my pride and joy. Soul food, yeah, you know, I'ma enjoy. Calm you down, just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you on, let you gain. When you feeling the pride, you and your siblings fight. She gon' make you put the feelings aside. She can lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. When you think I get that blissful look in my eyes, I need a side of ice cream and them eyes that fly. You know what's up with Mama Chief, you know I'm a ride. Cause we all need a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chief. The greatness, the patience, the foundation, the knowledge passed down so many generations. Our motivation, I just want to thank you for my creation. Cause we all love a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all need a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. The dedication, I see the tears at my graduation. Now look, my boy that made it. You the reason I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, cause we all need a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all love a Mama Chief. Yeah, we all rap for Mama Chief. Now be quiet.
We'll play it again till somebody come up in here, y'all. Let's see now. We're still here. You see, Drake Clark should be coming on. Yeah. Yeah. Let the chat build up a little bit, Chief. Before I get started on my little soliloquy.
Who they think they better than? Ain't no comparison to the so-called black, the African American. You can drop the African, keep the American. When we say Aborigine, and make the world in. I'm going in the same dirt my ancestors buried in. I come from a god and a goddess, so what that make me? Not even Basquiat can trace me. Not even Van Gogh can paint me. The MC in me is the God MC. Equals the God in me. I'm focusing and let my mind be free. You too blind to see the Jews I give Israel, but it's been real. These ain't shots, they missiles. All you gonna hear is the whistle. Lyrically, this the execution. My verses talk revolution. For my people seeking restitution. Since the beginning, fuck evolution. Or maybe my reality is all a dream. I put it together like I was sowing seeds. So it seems this is that audio dopamine. Throw against the machine. We put you where nobody can hear you scream. It's easy to meet you, Elohim.
Check your sharing,
It started with a spark and I'ma let it explode. I was given the cheat codes that'll let me dump and reload.
If I was charging over here or raising hell, I have a lot of people in my chat. I know I would. I might have a fight match over here one day, maybe. Then I'll get a lot of people over here. Yeah. Great continuation, my love. Thank you for coming in.
I really rap on my day off. That's real shit. Just give you some tools you can build with. Aim high even if you still miss. Just keep going. It's a climb to the top. And I'ma keep flowing. Down Lake Shore, I'm Chicagoan. Yeah.
Yeah.
You niggas playing checkers, we playing chess. And nigga, this is checkmate. Trade me the big dog, and you just a little bait. You out of Africa, and we ain't got the same traits. I'm a Ghanaian, and we ain't got the same fate. My granny died February 18th, and I was born on the same day. The chosen one, the ancestors' chosen son. They gave me the golden gun. One shot, that's a hole in one. From the pyramid of the sun, the prophecy point. I don't think you niggas is getting the point. We still here. Who said they made the Aboriginals disappear? Your information's lagging in the rear. All you do is teach fear. We copper colored with fully here. Am I speaking clear? So fuck the nonsense. When I rap, I touch your consciousness. From within is when you get your self-confidence. Let's bring it back to dominance. Ain't no confining us. We'll bring that wild Indian out of us. Yeah. Yeah.
We
still here.
Yeah. We still here. All right, y'all, come on up in here, y'all. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where are y'all? Come on. I don't have but a few of y'all, so where are you? I don't think I like that one, Dre. I don't think I like that one, Dre. I don't think I like that one, Dre. Let's see here. Let's see, can I find a couple more that I like that I can get away with playing? They be tripping on me. They be really tripping on me, y'all. Heck, now, you won't let me go anywhere. Hey, shout out to whoever just jumped in. Thank you for jumping in. I'm just trying to play some music to a few of y'all come in here. Okay. Yeah, I like this right here, y'all. This kind of gangster to me. I like Dangerous. I like Dangerous. I like all three of them right there. I like all three of them right there. He be hit. What? Come on, Dangerous. Tell us about that politics.
Class in session. So it's time for you to get the notes. The quickest way to sell your soul is when you niggas vote. This shit I'm kicking is forbidden. Better listen, bro. A politician preaching love is the biggest joke.
What?
See what they do is use the shit as a tool. Got us focused on these moves and putting
Come
shit
on,
in
shout out to Dangerous in the house. Shout out to Drake Cobb. Shout out to all the musicians that's on the righteous. Yeah.
Till they find the cheat code using digital scales.
What? That part right there. Surgical with that.
Like prison and jail.
Yeah.
You don't need religion just to say you awake. You even dumber than you look. You think you came from an ape. Religion needs science. Science needs religion. Want to tell the story?
We don't need now one of them. Yeah.
Nigga, if you dig a little deeper, you can find that little rabbit in the mother of the reaper. The best for a reason is the message in the speaker when the cosmos spoken.
Shout out to Dangerous.
One day I met the devil for real and made a deal with him. Told him all I want is the money and kept it real with him. Came in the form of a thought I couldn't build with him. Shit, I was selling the fiend, was really killing him. Yeah, gun bars ain't much if your gat don't shoot. I'm strapped and bulletproof like the Batman suit. All it takes is one snap to have my enemies killed. The laws of space and time, I defend them at will. Yeah, I'm in the world that some of y'all have not seen. And living on the page that some of y'all cannot read. And right now they probably calling me cheap. Cause I decided it's enough and now I finally speak. Tell you the truth, I don't trust people who cheat. It's deeper than having sex, you give birth to deceit. If you see where this is going, this is true as can be. If you lie to the ones you love, then you're better than me.
Yeah.
Hey. It's rainy night, niggas get wet outside, but ain't no rain in sight. They wonder where this come from. Essential.
I'm Shadow Man, it's alright. I'm gonna still do what I do.
You can get it the same. Niggas that double cross you if you get them the fame. My soul ain't for sale just to get in the game. It's dangerous, homie, just remember the name.
What? Let's see, wait a minute. Oh, what's the next one? Okay, then I want to do that.
They just wanna keep us asleep. I know this shit suck, but when the fuck will niggas wake up? I know this shit tough. Every other step you take, you get your foot stuck. Cause they go and show you the flowers some niggas pushed up. Religion is a part of the system, my nigga, listen. If you ain't got control of your soul, then you's a victim. The Pope fall over the net for politicians. The same politicians who sleeping with little children. Time to make paper what they did to the youth. But freedom of speech is nothing when they censoring truth. You ain't gotta show shit when you live in the proof. Giving support to your oppressors, man, you niggas is goofs. Time to fight fire with fire, get on some nigga shit. Time to get
back to live and learn. Great continuation. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in on me. Just playing a little music to somebody. I'm gonna play one more song, then I'm gonna get started where I'm going. Thank you for coming in.
World leaders about to hope they secretly take.
Y'all know I don't need but a few of y'all to come in here and hang out with me. I ain't great.
If you think that I'm just talking that, bitch, you lost. It's a war going on like rich versus poor. The rich keep getting rich while you broke ass starve. Beating you little pennies at that punk ass job. Think because you get it intact, you need
All
that
is
anchor.
well, baby.
Really
Thank you so much.
facts, cause niggas been dumb. Your emotions are controlled by a system. Cause when I make a song full of hate, niggas listen.
Yeah,
When
they
I make a
do.
song about love,
They don't
niggas
want to
feel
hear
it.
it. Yeah.
So really ain't nothing different. Today you gotta give it a fight to make the hate stop. Niggas on that ignorant shit gon' get a face shot. Believe what you wanna believe. A lot of niggas
That's some
snakes
truth
only
in that
go with
song.
what you believe.
All
A
his
lot of
songs.
shit is fake with 2 cans blazing. I'm ready for damnation. So tell a slave master I'm burning the plantation. You fuck niggas like the cocaine but can't take it. So all during war, these flames remain sacred. Barrel to the root of your tongue, you niggas tasteless. Lights flying over your head, it ain't a spaceship. The reason why we fully equipped was information. It led us on the
Shout out to the fans that just dropped in. Y'all share the live for me. I'm finna get started in one more song.
The truth when you were racist, speeding off what you was taught in the bracelet. Then you see it's nothing you thought. That shit is dangerous.
Hey Arthur, how you doing, love? Salute. Great continuation to you.
It took stages. Just make sure these lanes remain nameless. Her politics part 2, my name dangerous.
Ah, Dangerous. Okay, y'all, we got one more I'm gonna play from Dangerous. I love his politics. Right here. And then we're gonna go in on what I'm talking
Remember,
about.
any vote for a secret, but whether you vote is public information. Vote on or by November 5th.
Aldi Creamy Fontina and Smoky Prosciutto and low prices. Makes you wonder why other stores don't want you to have nice
Shout out to all that's in the chat. There's 5 of y'all in here. Mama Bear, hey lady, Alito. Great continuation. I ain't seen you in a long time. Yo, shut it live out for me. We're gonna get started after this. This is my one of my favorite ones right here.
Out of control, I mean we been there. Hate they disguising this love, we call it sincere. They took us to a place where ain't none of this shit playing. We just look stupid, wondering how we get here. This government got us in chains cause they don't love us. They
Come
got
on,
us
baby.
separated by gangs over some colors. What hurts more is we keep trusting these motherfuckers and putting bullshit that they say over each other. It's a bad word. Many cry and it's sad word. A unicorn is compared to a black girl or any child when you mix it, making life swirl. Gems meet a diamond and
Making a life swirl when you mix what?
Trying to hate them. If you can't deal with your pride, then stay
Thank
away
y'all
from
for
me.
sharing the chat.
None of that dumb shit, you heard that. Don't believe we live on a globe, nigga, the earth flat. First you gotta love yourself, then take the earth back. Find what's really important and make it work that. Too much time in your hands, they took a dirt nap. But niggas don't keep
Y'all come on back in here with me now, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss this.
Freedom is that? What kind of social or political system is it when a black man has no voice in court, has nothing on his side other than what the white man chooses to give him? My brothers and sisters, we have to put a stop to this. It will never be stopped until we stop it ourselves.
Mind don't matter, but none of that matter. When in life you're trying to climb and a nigga pull a ladder. Believing in the myth when reality is shattered. The lies never end unless you serve
Love
it
you,
on the
Coach.
platter. America,
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
monster. Embrace everything
Everybody
that
go
we
again.
gave
I
and say
just
we
let
conquered.
you share it out.
Bully lynching is a system that really harmed us. They rape women, left children without their fathers. America, land of the free, home of the great. America, cage of the beast, home of the snake. But the fight don't stop when you gone. This shit a marathon. Everything they touch in this world, they
Made it terraform. Hey, they terraforming us, y'all.
What goes on in the street, nigga just live
They
like
making us other people. We ain't even real people no more, y'all. GMOs out here. What? What? Don't nobody feel this shit but me? Oh, man. What?
On dessert, pedophilia, real as fuck. This ain't
Real,
church
man.
music, we've been flaming it.
What?
It ain't no game with it. Just know I put my soul on the beat. We been banging it. This is for the shit that I see and won't play with it.
I'm
Look,
saying.
Takes part 3. My name dangerous.
We damn playing too much. What? Y'all, I'm almost pissed off right now. It's coming. It's so much. Woo. It's the hypocrisy.
If you can prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy,
then don't put your hands on me. And that's the true statement, bro. Right there. Don't put your hands on me. Hey, y'all. Great continuation to you. Thank you for coming in here. And I'm finna get started with where I want to go today. Whew, how y'all doing? There's 3 of y'all in the chat. 5 of y'all was in here. I guess y'all come back. But if you do, welcome. And if you don't, still welcome. Come back when you can. Peace and love to everybody that's in the chat. It's a lot of stuff going on in the earth. And I don't know whether everybody got numb to some shit or what. I really don't know really what is really going on. Our people, it even behooves me now to even call everybody that any kind of way that looks like they got a little tan on them, our people. I don't know who the hell our people is no more. Okay? Because families don't act like families. Whatever is in the water, in the food, whatever these people did to us, they did it to us in a whole mass level. And if don't nobody else see that, I don't understand. They came at us in all this medical, they listen, surgeries and giving us new hearts, giving us new everything. They just made everybody into some type of experiment. You know, everything that has been happening to us is been planned to happen to us. Ain't none of this that has happened to us because of life itself. The life that we're living is not the life that we were supposed to be given. And if anybody in here or anywhere else can share with me how this life is anything good, help me out. Shout out to you, American Indian. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. I guess y'all might can hear it in my voice because I ate a piece of fish today and it messed me up big time. Okay? It messed me up big time. Allergic reaction. Listen, they are poisoning everything, y'all. I mean, and we ain't nowhere in the plan. I mean, I got all these people talking about voting for one of the other evils. But how is you going to even consider voting for anybody that already done been there and they ain't done nothing for you? Both of them done been there. I don't understand that. Both of them have been in that position. They didn't do nothing then, and they ain't going to do nothing now. Because this government was supposed to be over with actually when Obama came about it and did what he did. But that was by golly, what, 12 years ago? 10 years ago, they had the Pope saying that they got to relinquish and let all this go. So the government that everybody's talking about voting for in a few days is not, as Mama Bear said, it's not our government. Why are we investing in it? Why aren't we investing in our own government? Why aren't we investing in our own selves? Because every time something happens to one of us, like what just happened, They call that black, ugly African as Ben Crump. Ben Crump don't work for nobody but the Illuminati. He don't work for nobody but the beast. So every time you see him, you know the beast is involved in whatever the situation is. Right? So he's going to fabricate everything that needs to be done for those people. But I know those people declare to be Africans. Okay? They declare to be Africans. But that was still Indian territory before they put Africans on there, if that be the case. It was still our land. It was still our territory. Now, those people who've been there, a lot of them may be even original Aboriginals. A lot of them will maybe some that they brought in through the islands. But what I have discovered is that we're looking at the Europeans. But every time somebody say Europeans, first thing going on, so-called black man, because they want to be black. They want to be dead in law and black. But the first thing popping in their mind is a so-called white man. But I talked to y'all the other day about the so-called white supremacist was a myth that was created by the black Moors, by this Moorish niggas who call themselves being in control. They created the myth of white supremacy. They created the daughters of all of these things was created, we think, by Caucasians because they say European. But I'm here to tell you it wasn't by no pale skin, because wasn't no pale skin. We see how they came here. But then they say, well, okay, we had some coming in on their own boats and ships and stuff. I can understand that. But at one point, it wasn't a racial type thing, right? So it's a possibility that people was living in this land without the racial concept that Walter Ashby Plecker and all of them came with, right? That too, the skin mask. Absolutely, Mama Bear. You know they are. There, a lot of them is wearing skin mask. The face mask. They ain't even meat. We call them meat suits, right? Yeah. So shout out, and may y'all rise in power and do whatever you're supposed to do in your afterlife to the 7 elders that perished in that water out there on Sapio Island. Shout out to their family. And may y'all get justice. But the only way that we as a people gonna end up getting any justice is that we as a people gonna have to stand with these adversities. We got to come together as a whole to stand and fight with people who are having to have to fight. When it's a fight like this, we all need to be putting our 2 cents in it. When it's a fight against us like this, we all should be involved. We should be sitting there saying, oh, that was them over there. No, it's about all of us. It's about all of us. Let's go, y'all. Let's see what my voodoo. Shout out to Voodoo Doll. Love you, girl. I love your energy. I love how you bring it. I know they call us conspiracy theorists, but we're going to figure it out. Let's go.
Girl, it's a time, girl. His diet horrible, but we working on it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, chocolate is like you taking on their spirit. Literally. It literally is you take on the other person's spirit. It's 2 people in that person, I swear to God. And anybody who's been around somebody who knew somebody before heart transplant and then after, you know they ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. I'm just telling you, girl, it's a time. But community off the coast of Georgia. I don't know if you guys know this, but little fun fact. And I'm phrases on the history, so please, I just like to make history sound more palatable. But fun fact, after when Abraham Lincoln said he was gonna give the Negroes 40 acres and a mule, y'all remember that? This what happened, because this leads into Sapelo Island. So listen, Abraham Lincoln, to get the slaves to help fight this war, he was like, yo, I'll give y'all 40 acres and a mule. So Negroes signed up, now they going west, and was like, cool, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Yes, Bree, thank you for the super chat. Newborn bags too. Listen,
oh my
each his own,
goodness,
but if I had a child,
baby,
they wouldn't
show
They
wouldn't.
done upgraded all the waxes.
No,
You
they
hear me?
wouldn't. That's
All
right.
of them. And that's a whole other story, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. But look, let me get into this Sapelo Island thing. So back when Abraham Lincoln needed slaves to help fight the South, he promised them, hey, if you can make it up here, you join the war with me, we'll give you 40 acres and a mule. A lot of us are familiar with the 40 acres and a mule. Well, the story goes to the masses that we never got the 40 acres and a mule, but that's true and not true also. So what happened was he did started giving out the land, but it wasn't 40 acres. So he started giving out land to Negroes, but then all of a sudden he was popped, right? I'm just giving you some palatable history. But the land that he gave a lot of people were off the coast of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, all of that coast. He said, look, y'all go over here. Ain't nobody over here. It's nothing but land and water right there. Y'all go over there. Y'all take that. Then boom, he gets popped. Johnson gets in office, and he was just like, nah, we don't like that, because they were all over there being successful. You know, Negroes was thriving. We took that land and we made a lot of it. We had our own communities, our own sheriff, our own everything. We was lit. Okay. Yeah. Listen, all of the people were indigenous people. T. Haynes said, "Babu, wait, the indigenous Indians were on the island first." This was part of the story. Check them out. I can't pronounce it. Names of the sea islands. Yes, these were the indigenous people, but let's just call them Negroes for lack of a better term. These were indigenous Black Americans. I know that the story goes that they're Africans, but they're not African slaves. These were indigenous Black Americans. Okay. So look, they got the land. Johnson came in and was like, I don't like that. So he enlisted the help of Clears and said, hey, look, all that land over there, they got a bunch of Negroes over there, and they doing real.
Let me say this, that it is to be proven whether all of those was Africans, or whether they were Indians, or whether they was a blended group of people. So but it's been said that Queen Cat says that they are Africans.
Well, if you can run them off that land, you can keep it. So guess what the Clears did? Ran a bunch of Negroes off their lands. Now, some were able to still maintain and keep their land, and that's where you get your Sapelo Island indigenous people from. They'll tell you, we were slaves on this land, we got this land, and we've been on it ever since. Now, they own the entire portion of the land, but slowly but surely, the Clears have been creeping in to take the land. Now, mind you, there's something in this water for the marine biologists that they're trying to study about these animals, but they ain't got nothing to do with no mammals and no dolphins and things of that nature and whales. These people want to take the land from the Negroes on Sapelo Island. Now, most of us have already sold land and moved, and this is what they do. If anybody owns land that's been in your family for years, this is how they get you.
Shout out
they
to the
take some land and
in
you
the
need
chat.
money, and they say, hey, I'll give you, and to you it sounds like an astronomical amount of money for this land, and then you go, shoot, I was broke anyway, you want to give me $300,000 for this little piece? Hell, you can take it, and then we take the money and we move away, and then the Clears chip away at the land. That's what they do. So today in 2024, the Clears own most of the island. All but I want to say 50 plus people or families, I'm doing the research on this, all but 50 plus people who remain on this land. They're the only ones, they're the last descendants of the Gullah Geechee who were there. These are indigenous Negro Americans, okay? Now, boom. Every year they have this thing called Cultural Day, right? cultural day, they come out, they do food. You know how Negroes do, you know how we do food, they do dances, they do a whole bunch of, and they talk about the culture of Gullah Geechee. Is a big thing. I didn't know nothing about it until I started doing the research to make this video that I will be making on this channel. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. So they do this every year. Now the problem is because the land sits on the coast, the only way to get to the land is if you go through a ferry. You have to get on a ferry and you get off the ferry to get to the island. Now this is the problem. The residents in the area have been complaining, first of all, about high taxes. They've been raising the taxes to get Negroes off their land. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything you did has already been done. They've been doing that since the beginning of time with the Homestead Act. Pay attention. Homestead was the first way they was able to get a lot of Negroes off their land, talking about taxes that Negroes ain't know nothing about. But in 2024, they were they even still to this day, they're raising the property tax to make it unaffordable to the black people, right? So boom. The ones who are still able to keep the land have been complaining to the government saying, hey, look, y'all over here selling all this land, raising property taxes because this clear person built this so-called mansion, and now my property tax done raised up, and now it's hard for me to afford it. Not only that, we got this doggone what do you call it? The thing that go in the water that leads to the ferry. I'm gonna just call it a little bridge, but the little bridge, y'all forgive me, somebody will put it in the chat. But we got this little bridge that leads to the ferry. It was broke, it's tore down. They ended up suing the government, won the lawsuit, and they were supposed to put $14 million on rebuilding that little ferry in that little area. And then they were supposed to get, I think it was like $2.something million. The doc, thank you so much. Doc, thank you so much. Doc, thank y'all. Y'all so wonderful. Thank y'all. Y'all so smart and kind and sweet. Thank you, Jay Ellis. So look,
I love a chat that be
they
involved.
won the lawsuit, but listen, the
Folks
government
build up their
came,
chat. Their
the
chat
state
really
came
be
in and
involved,
put
and
in
I
an
love
aluminum
that. Y'all know I do.
that was
But I don't have enough people to
shaky
even be
and weird from the
involved. So
beginning.
I appreciate y'all being here, though.
So much so, the people of the town
We
has been
all say-
complaining about this dock, saying, listen, y'all got $14-point-something million to build us a new dock to get to the ferry and to do other things, and y'all come put an aluminum dock. This one man said, I was on it by myself one time a year ago, and it was already about to give. They have been making complaints to this
Yes,
doggone,
ma'am. What
state
happened the
for
other
long
day with the
about this dock. Well, fast forward 2024, they got this.
Yeah, this just happened. What today is Tuesday? It just happened over the weekend. What, Sunday? Yeah, like Sunday said this weekend. Yeah, like you said, right after Helena. Yeah.
Got this cultural day happening.
Thank y'all for sharing it out.
Georgia, South
Don't
Carolina,
nobody
North
never
Carolina,
come in, but I appreciate y'all
celebrate cultural
sharing
day as
anyway.
they always do. And then all of a sudden, the doggone thing collapsed, and 20 plus people, or they saying 20 now, fell into the water, 7 unalive. The oldest was a 93-year-old woman who was an elder of the Gullah Geechee community down there. My prayers and heart go out to her. It was a clear man, he unalive. It was a 90-year-old. It was a lot of elderly people on the pier waiting to get on the ferry to get back from the island. Okay? So, as I go look for this thing, these people get on here, and unfortunately, let me see, I got them. All right, yeah, unfortunately, the dock gives way, and these people are no longer with us. Now, why is this important? Why the thing come on? Listen to me. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. They are trying to get those people, those indigenous, and watch the news. They're going to call them indigenous, but then say they African heritage.
Yeah,
that don't make sense. If you're indigenous somewhere, that means you are from. Aborigine, from the beginning. Indigenous, you are from the land. So how they going to be indigenous and practice African history? Y'all, OBIs. They are trying to get these indigenous people off their land that they done had in their family for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and they're trying to do it by way of this tragedy, in my opinion, because it doesn't make sense that these people been making complaints. First of all, that you would even put an aluminum doggone dock there. Secondly, the people been complaining to the government, complaining to the state, complaining to the sheriff, all of these things, and these people been ignoring the hell out of them. And here we are. Let's get into the article of what had happened over there at Sapelo Island. Let's get into it.
The deadly ferry dock collapsed in Georgia. At least 7 people have died. Several more were hurt. Witnesses say it all happened so fast the victims could not react.
These are the desperate moments as a deadly tragedy unfolded on Georgia's Sapelo Island, south of Savannah, where hundreds had gathered for a cultural celebration.
Y'all see it?
Bystanders rushing to help after officials say a ramp leading to a ferry collapsed Saturday, plunging roughly 20 people into the water.
This floating dock is supposed to have a gangway that extends over to the mainland, but look what's left of the gangway. It is now mostly submerged underwater, leading to at least 7 deaths.
Among those lost, a state chaplain, Dr. Charles Houston, his daughter heartbroken.
My dad was the light of our family. He was a rock.
Officials now investigating.
It's my understanding that the structure collapsed in the middle. One end of the gangway on the landward side is still attached. I can't tell you exactly at this point in time what happened.
Officials say Saturday's event brought hundreds more people to the island than would be expected on a typical day.
Hey, watch the blitz. You heard what the reporter said at the end? See, now they're gonna try to blame it on how many people was on the island. Oh, they brought hundreds more people that normally be on it. That don't matter. But I'm telling you, listen, first and foremost, this is a mechanical issue. This is a structural issue. I don't know if we need to be going after the company or the state for even putting it there. Long story short,
I know one thing, that we need to be on board with this. Irregardless, those are people, and they are supposedly to be our people. Every time something happens to us, we need to be on board. We need to be the ones that's fighting with these people. They don't need to be always fighting by themselves. That's why we ain't winning. That's why we're losing in the battle, because we don't stick together. Those was elders. They know those elders was on that, getting on that thing. It was like a setup to me. I mean, and then, like you say, the storm just came through there, live and learn. The storm just came through there. It probably shook it loose a lot more. They probably didn't even test it before these people even had this event. They probably didn't even test it. It probably just sitting there, and it probably got jumped away off that El Nino thing too. I'm almost to think that would have something to do with it. Okay, y'all, let's go. I'm waiting on a certain part in here, then I'm going in on some stuff.
They put a faulty dock there. They put a faulty dock there, right? And these people and mind you, it was a lot of Negro elderly people, Black elderly people. So why they put the clear man up there? I'm about to say something. Why they put the clear man up there? I do not know. I do not know, because we don't. Let me bridle my tongue. You okay? So these people put this dock up there, and the dock collapsed, and they say they had a baby in the water, but I think they were able to revive the baby. 7 of them did not survive. Okay? At the end of the day, it's multiple things happening here. Number one, they want that cultural day gone. They want Negroes scared to even go down there to even celebrate, because that ties you to your heritage, to your lineage. Number 2, they want that land. It's a few Negroes that's still on that land that refuse to budge, and they want the land. We have to understand what is taking place right now.
We do.
Most of Black America walks around with blindfolds on. They done charged them from Africa. Most don't even our own land.
Say it again, Boo.
But the very few of us who understand who we are and understand how important it is to know who we are and know that we have land are those people like the Gullah Geechee in there that's not budging, and them people want them gone. Now, what they want behind it, I don't know. There's something over there that the government wants.
Here we go.
Yeah, and that's another
Boo,
day.
that's
They just
it.
built a dock.
Okay, stop for a minute, Boo. Okay. There's something over there that the government wants. When I heard Boo say that today, y'all know I went to work. So let me tell y'all what's over there. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, these are our fights. These are our fights on our land. That's why we ain't getting nowhere, because we ain't in none of the damn fights. We're letting these people just do us any kind of way. And some blood gonna have to be shed, because they taking your blood anyway. Hell, they taking your very life. Do you realize that when we die, our soul ain't even ours no more because they got a way to get it? Do y'all really understand what's going on around here? These people done created some stuff around us in the midst of us while we sitting here being less days ago being in a damn tank. I'm sorry, y'all know I go from 0 to 100 kind of quick, but I'm stewing over here because I'm upset about it. I am really deterred. I'm pissed off. Listen, I hope this don't happen to nobody, that you can't eat this poisonous food that you've been eating all your life. See, because that's what happened to me. It's like, don't eat that stuff, because every time I eat it, it do something to me. Because of the forever chemicals that's in all these foods that we are eating now. And then don't go figure if you're eating some of Bill Gates' food that he's growing over there. Because we didn't get organic food, let's be clear, until Bill Gates them came on the scene and started realizing that folks would eat it. So then now we got all this organic food, but he grows most of our food now, they say. And he owns the human waste facility. So every time a limb get cut off, every time something get cut off, it goes to his facility. And then it's been known to say that he uses dead ashes to fertilize food. Diabolical. This is why I'm unable to eat this stuff anymore. My body is rejecting it because I hadn't had it in so long. And now when I try to go back to eat something, I can't. Me either, sis. Me either, but I keep them on hand so for my own way of living. And hopefully I have enough time, because I do want to go into some health stuff because of this situation, as you know, anyway. So, but I wanted to tell y'all about what is going on in Sapio Island, okay? Hold on here, right here. Let me get it again. Okay, Sapio, here we go. Let me tell y'all what's over there. And so when I tell y'all what's over there, I hope it will pique your interest, that you will see that if it's over there, this land is very powerful, okay? Now, let me see. Okay, so when she said that, what she just said, right? The last thing she just said was, what's over there, right? I immediately cut the TV off and went to find out what's over there. Y'all, let me tell y'all what's over there in Sapio Island. Little Sapio Island settlements include large amounts of shell material from the oyster banks along the Dublin River's riverbank. The river is also eroding sandy deposits from the Pleistocene area on Little Sapio Island and pumpkin hammock. Okay, check this out. Georgia is known for its world-class rocks and minerals, right? So when she said that, only thing I did, I say, what minerals is over there? That's what I asked the machine, right? They got rutile, laserite, pyrophyllite, canonite, hematite. I used to make jewelry out of hematite, so I know what hematite is, right? I know a lot of y'all should know because it's supposed to be a grinding energy, right? Pyrite, fusite, barite, sulfur, and blue quartz. Y'all hear what I'm saying here right now? The island is full of money. Those elders that perished, they was landowners over there, I'm sure. Georgia also has deposits of iron and manganese ore, as well as small deposits of copper, lead, zinc, tin, cobalt, astatine, and molybdenum. So y'all see what I'm saying here? All of those are healing stones, healing minerals. All of those are things that they're in this earth, but they was in this earth for us. And now we've been depleted of these things, and we don't get to get these things even. You hear what I'm saying, y'all? Your body might heal itself if it's a natural body. But baby, let me tell you something. When they poison you and they poison you, I don't give a damn what you think you can do. You can't do it. And I promise you that. Because I'm a living witness of healing over all adversities too. But my hair is still coming out, and it's been coming out for 8 years, but I got bags of hair now. And if it was on my head, it'd be down my ass. And that's because of poison. It's because of coumadin being in my product. And then it poisons my whole system. It gives you an autoimmune deficiency. See, do you know about Lexington and Peptin? See, these are things that's in this food that they give us. So some people might have a stomach that don't, once your gut health messed up on you, you're in trouble. You're really in a lot of trouble. Yeah, they got a target on their head, American Indian, because of that land. There's so many minerals there, right? That's why they want that land, for those minerals. So I thought maybe that would that's a fight though. That's what I'm saying. That's a fight that we all can be a part of, because we should stand for what's going on our land, and we're never doing it. I remember when they was over there talking about the pipeline and all that. But those natives over there couldn't do nothing about that pipeline situation. The only people really can do anything about anything that's going on in this land is us. And we're not, because we are so stuck. They have done a real number on us. Yeah. Oh, is the tree still there? It's a wonder if they hadn't cut them down. They just ain't bearing no more fruit, huh? They done poisoned them. And I heard that they cut down all the fruit-bearing trees, which was female trees, and placed all these male trees in that don't bear no fruit. So listen, they're doing a number on us, but it's up to us. And I think that if we rise to some occasions and let them know we here, they won't keep walking on our damn back. Because right now, all they know is that, you hear what Joe Biden say, you ain't black. See, that's all they know is black folk. They don't know the indigenous. They don't know the aboriginal. They don't know the real culture that this land have, because we ain't stood up to give it to them. We ain't showed out. We've been slaves to this system ever since I've been in it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know a lot of people say their time is up. And I'm waiting on it too. But I don't see no time being up for nobody because our time has been up because we ain't did a damn thing but sit here and been slaves. So that's the problem. That's the problem. Niggas done found out on YouTube and now everybody want to be famous. They gonna do something stupid to try to go viral. But they ain't gonna do nothing heroic like save somebody or go and fight a fight that's worth fighting. But they gonna sit on internet and fight with each other. And I don't know how in the hell, not a coincidence them over there with Mexican, mestizos, mulattoes, whites, blacks, Arbos, because I ain't no motherfucking Arbos, and then they got the pretend Indians. They sit over there and let niggas call them all those different titles and not their name and have fun with that shit. But see, you ain't gonna build no community like that, and you're damn sure ain't gonna build no people. So all I see is a bunch of clown stuff going on in what's supposed to be a community. Legend of Naga, how you doing? Great continuation. Thanks for coming in. But you see what I'm saying? We're not in place. All we in is in place to go and vote. Niggas think that's they duty. Niggas think that's all they gotta do is go and vote for one of these clowns, and they done did their job for 4 years. They ain't gotta do nothing else. And they gonna trust that whoever to do everything that they need done for themselves. When it's only a corporation and they don't even understand that. I can't see how they don't understand. Even down to Georgia, when they first started the corporation, they started at the last colony that they set up. So they set up Georgia colony last, but then they took all 13 of the colonies and put them on the corporation when they did the last colony. That's all, sis, keeping them in the corporation. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share that. They got heavy minerals over there, y'all. Very, very lot of minerals over there. And they killing those people for it. That's just it.
Standing on our own land. But the very few of us who understand who we are and understand how important it is to know who we are and know that we have land are those people like the Gullah Geechee in there that's not budging, and them people want them gone. Now, what they want behind it, I don't know. There's something over there that the government wants.
Just told y'all, right?
Yep, and that's another thing. They just built a dock 3 years ago. Somebody just put that in the chat. Yeah, Miss Kennedy, they just built a dock 3 years ago. You mean to tell me a 3-year-old dock
already gone
breaks like that? This doesn't make sense, people.
And y'all, let me tell you.
This doesn't make sense, people.
Let me tell you how big this island is, though, y'all. I didn't know this island would get big. This island is 17,650 acres. Did y'all know that island was that big? That's a big island.
This makes absolutely no sense. This is a brand new dock. And you mean to tell me the dock done fell like that and unalive them people? That's big. Yes, ma'am. Those waters are going to be angry. Water holds all type of memory. Do you hear me?
That's why them lakes. That's why all them lakes they be talking about all them lakes. Shout out to you, Big Dog Philly. How you doing, love? Thank you for coming over to say hi to me. Y'all know that's why all them lakes be acting up like that. Because like she said, water holds memory.
They got mounds up there, Denisha. It wouldn't surprise me. But they got a lot of our people, and again, they show us the clear man, but they didn't show us the 93-year-old black woman who was the matriarch of this whole thing. They didn't show us the 90-year-old black woman. They
Stop calling us black, boo. I'm gonna have to get you for that, boo.
I be trying to hold my bridle my tongue. because I be wanting to say some real harsh things that I can tell my friends on the phone that I can't say over
Much
here. You know
love
what I
and
mean?
respect to you and
I
the
think I got
family.
another article. Hold on.
We're learning that 7
Boo, I'm gonna
people
have to
died
call you,
after
girl,
a
tomorrow.
gangway has
I ain't know you was
collapsed
doing black
into
like
the
that.
water.
We ain't black.
DNR officials tell us at one point 20 or more people were in the water. 6 people were critically injured and 2 more were life flighted out of the area. This all happened as a Gullah Geechee cultural celebration was happening on the island. Folks tell us that this is a big event, annual event that brings hundreds of people to the island. I spoke with the sheriff's office chaplain here in McIntosh County. He tells me that at the time of the collapse, 40 people were on the gangway, essentially from a step and then onto a dock. They were on a ramp. At that point, when those 40 people were on it, it collapsed. Again, DNR officials telling us that at one point, 20 or more people ended up in the water. Officials are promising to provide more information on Sunday morning in a press conference at 10 a.m. We will be there and bring you the latest.
Y'all finna say something right quick. It's funny. Metamaterial said that water ain't that deep. All you gotta do is go down and you'll be in another world. Oh boy, I guess you be dead. On the line, as they try to say it.
You know, improvised. You asked the same question I asked, and immediately I answered it. Because we can't do nothing without them coming and prying. Hell, I was just in New Orleans at a second line. It was so many clears, it was ridiculous. But I tell you what, if we hit a certain corner, they backed off.
Great continuation. Thank you
They
for
won't
coming
let us
over.
do nothing. Black America, I don't know when y'all gonna get that. Y'all are the seed. Y'all are the fruit. Y'all are the core.
We ain't black. You gonna have to
I
stop
don't know when we gonna catch on to that. It's evident in everything that we do. It was a whole bunch of clears coming to Gullah Day. And I wish that a large portion of my people, not all, because I know we all ain't gonna do the same thing. I wish at some point we start the gatekeep.
Yeah.
I so wish that at one point we start the gatekeep.
We got to keep some gates some damn
But we
way.
haven't learned yet. We haven't learned yet.
Sure ain't.
We have not learned yet. The clear people won't let us have nothing.
We can't have nothing.
Nothing.
That's crazy.
Can't live with us, can't
Can't
live
live
without
without
us.
us. Yeah, that's it.
It's ridiculous, bro. It's super ridiculous. And I feel bad for the people or whatever, you know, who lost family, because it was mostly people who don't live there, obviously, if they're getting on the ferry. So these people came all the way to this island to celebrate their heritage. They came all the way to this island to celebrate their heritage, and these 7 people lost their, well, 6, because we know one of them was cleared. But these 6 people came there and lost their lives, and my prayers go out to all 7. I'm not a heartless person, but let me tell y'all something. Y'all better start getting into that genealogy. There's something happening here, and these people, their days are numbered, okay? But there's something happening here. The earth is speaking. I keep telling y'all. The earth is trying to repair itself, but we have to do our part. We have to do our part. We cannot just sit back and watch. Even the Bible says.
Now let me say this to what Mama Bear was saying earlier, because it just dawned on me when she just said that. Absolutely, Mama Bear. Our bodies was made to heal, right? And I think that's where you was going with it, and I understand that. But when, like, for instance, myself, I've had a few back surgeries, right? Before I understood that I could heal myself, right? I didn't know this 30-something years ago. So I allowed these people to put some metal in my back that'll never be the same. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say we can't overheal when we done already went over there and tested in this pharmaceutical witchcraft bull crap. That's kind of like what I meant. But yeah, we are to heal ourselves, and I'm working so hard on it still in the midst of knowing that I had intermingled, because I'm supposed to be dead. Because 30 years ago, the medication that they had me on, they were sure that I would take it. So if I had took it, I would definitely be not here talking to y'all now. So shout out to the Great Spirit who kept me still through all of that. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. Right now, they won't talk about a hip replacement and a shoulder replacement because I'm damaged. I'm fucking damaged because of this system. But I'm not the only one. A lot of us is. And that's going to be my segue going into this health situation because they've damaged us. They literally have damaged us, Mama Bear. For sure. Thank you.
Faith without works is dead. Even the Bible say that. Y'all get into that genealogy. I got a video. I'm doing a video. I've been doing research on it all last night, all this morning, girl. I'm gonna put something together real nice and put on this channel. Now I did hear a lot of people are helping monetarily or however they can help. I gotta get more information on that. If anybody in the chat who has information on that, please let me know and put it in the chat or whatever, and I'll put it out to the masses for anybody who would like to help. I don't know. I heard they're doing something to help the victims, but I tell you what, the citizens down there are not happy, to say the least. Are not happy, to say the least. Okay? So y'all make sure y'all tap in, and if, like I said, if anybody got information, send it to me in the email. I'll blast it out to everybody. For anybody that's trying to help out, and I definitely do my part too. So I just wanted to throw that out there, man. I heard about it yesterday. Somebody put it in the chat, and I told
me too, y'all. I just wanted to review Boo's video on that because I thought that it, I wanted to shout out the people and honor them too, because they've been there a while and we see what's going on. It's all about those minerals in that land, y'all. And that's what it is about us, period, on this land. Anywhere we at, y'all, you better know it's some minerals around us. It's something around us if they want the land. So, yeah. Let me see. Anybody else I want to mess with? I don't think so. I don't mess with too many. I don't do too many reviews. Y'all know I don't mess with too many people videos. But I just saw somebody. Let me see y'all. Let's see what Bishop talking about. He talking about Jamal Bryant. Y'all saw that.
And for your spiritual consideration,
he just came on too, y'all. We're gonna look at a little bit of Bishop. Look at the big head. No, I ain't gonna say that, y'all. Come on, y'all. We're gonna look at Bishop for a minute.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, 1 John chapter 2, verse 22. 1 John chapter 4, verse 3, and 2 John chapter 1, verse 7 will serve as the key verse tonight. Are you ready to have your minds blown? I said, are you ready to have your minds blown? It is imperative you take notes, but
see how many people gonna leave because I'm on the Bible. I ain't on the Bible. I'm on what he on.
All over the country, all over the world. Get them off of Telegram, BitChute, Gab, even the Great Patriot app. Get them off of Facebook and Instagram and X and Twitter.
Well, see, but I don't like all that, so I'm gonna have to stop it right there. I'm gonna have to go back when he gets through doing all his soliloquy. We might check back on him, okay? Yeah, I just came with some of this, okay? Let's see. I just wanted to come on live today because of a lot of mess that's going on in this world, and I just wanted to just be a part of talking about it. I mean, I was on a conference call with some of my elderly cousins, and I had to get off because all they wanted to talk about was Kamala and what the man named Trump. And I'm like, really? We supposed to be doing genealogy, right? So I kind of like left. I didn't stay. Needless to say, I did not stay because I'm not part of that. And I only like really talking about it or really because if I said anything, what I would say is that we're not supposed to be voting in their system. And if I said anything, I would say that we should have a council, just like they got the Black Caucus, they got the Indian Caucus. Well, no, they got the Native Caucus. Forgive me. They got all of these different councils and stuff, but there's nothing for us. See, Black Lives Matter, Black this, everything, but there's nothing for us as a whole, and we don't have no place in this space because we don't have a voice. And people think that they vote is a voice when they're voting on the policies that Kamala Harris says she's gonna give everybody who's in jail a sex change. And everybody that's just about in jail is our people. Because they made the prisons for our people. They didn't make them for nobody but our people, right? And we well aware who's in there now. So what that sound like that she gonna be able, everybody who wants a sex change, the taxpayers are gonna pay for it. What kind of policy is that? And what kind of policy is it for a woman to want women to kill their babies? Excuse me. Because she's never had a baby. And she don't even know what it feels like to be a mama. So how is it that we're going to allow people who think that men being women and women being men is the right way of life when that ain't how none of us was born? How in the hell are we going to even accept that? How in the hell is all these old folks going to vote for somebody with a policy in place like that? Because they scared they Social Security check going to get cut. Man, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I'm distraught. I'm really furious about what I'm seeing happening because I know that 5 years ago, when they did that thing, y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna even say it, and I don't get monetized, but I could say it. Damn it. Make me sick trying to censor somebody. They censored me yesterday on a damn you know how you do a message or one of them things when you comment. They censored one of my comments because I said something about that dumb shit they doing. Talking about it's on the borderline to a hate speech. So, well, damn it, I do hate that shit. You got me messed up if you don't think I hate it. Because y'all are doing this to children. Y'all are messing up people's minds. Y'all are literally raping people to make them want to be something that they was not created to be. That is diabolical. You're gonna drug somebody and rape them and turn them into another kind of monster? You said they keep putting unnatural things on the kids, and as I get older, they think it's right. Oh, absolutely. They don't think it's right. They know it ain't right. They some Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type people. These are the people that are ruling, that are just trying to destroy us. And they're destroying us from within with our food, our water, and everything that we intake. I mean, I remember a long time ago that baby oil, I remember 20-some years ago when all of these people was going to the strip club. It was a strip club era. Y'all remember that? About 20-some years ago, it was so much about the strip clubs, all the men's and the women's. Thank God I ain't never went. Thank the Most High, I ain't never went to no strip club. I ain't never wanted to see none of that. But it was a big thing in, people. Everybody was going. But the baby oil was the major thing that they used to put on their body. All them freaks up in those clubs was using a baby oil. And I remember then that I did a research, and it said that they had a chemical in there that changes the hormone, that changes your DNA, your hormone level. And it was supposed to be something at that time had to do with that frog. Y'all remember them talking about they had put something in the tapo, and it turned the frogs was turning gay or something. Y'all remember hearing that? Anybody? because that's what had happened. Yeah. So, I kind of wanted to go. Do anybody know anything about the Gullah Geechee? Y'all know who they is and a little bit about them? Because I was gonna see they say they claim, and see this is the thing. If they're not from West Africa, then it's the lie that they tell too, right? Because anybody know Queen Cat of the Gullah Geechee? What y'all at? Y'all watching me on the big screen? Y'all can't answer. But anyway, it says that the Gullah Geechee people are descendants of African Americans who were enslaved on plantations along the lower Atlantic coast. Okay. Many came from West Africa's rice-growing region. Their isolation on these plantations led to the development of unique culture with strong African influences visible in their arts, craft, food, music, and language. Gullah Geechee is a Creole language spoken in coastal areas of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, and Florida. It developed as a way for people from a diverse background, including European slave traders, slave owners, and various African ethnic groups to communicate. The language combines elements from Africa and the European language and has influence in Southern vocabulary and speech patterns. The Gullah Geechee Culture Day is an annual event of Sapelo Island that honors this rich culture. Now, with that being said, that's a lie. Geechee is a language, not a people. Okay? Now, do you know where the word Sapio came from? Because, hold on for a minute. I think I got something in my book. Oh, man, I ain't got that. Okay, hold on. I see what you said right there. So are you a Geechee? Are you professing to be the Geechee too? You want to come up? Talk about it? Somebody must went live, Smoke. Bet the Smoke went live because everybody left up out of him. What European language do we in land only speak one language? Right. But see, they talk about the language that the European came here with, which was supposed to be English, right? Right? Y'all three still in here with me. Thank you. I ain't gonna be here long. Oh, okay. But then I want to segue into this health place right quick. I ain't gonna be here too long today. Let me see. Let's see. I'm looking for my peptid stuff. Oh, okay. Somebody came back in here. Let's see him. Y'all, I ain't gonna be here long with y'all. I just wanted to come on and shout out to those people and share that they have something down there that those people really want, and it is in fact all of those minerals. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of minerals. Okay, let me see, 4 people. Thank y'all for being here. I wanted to share with you about peptid. Peptide. Y'all remember when they made something called Pepsi? When people was having problem with their stomach? Because that's what they worked on when they did everything they did to us. They worked on our gut health. And then they'll tell you, oh, good health, if you sick in your gut, you really get sick because that's your brain for your body, right? Your gut health. So peptides are short chain of amino acids. Now, amino acids, they'll tell us we need amino acids, right? But amino acids is something that are made up by man. So, but peptides are short chains of amino acids linked by peptide bonds. A polypeptide is a longer, continuous, unbranched peptide chain. We're talking about chemicals right now, y'all. English was compiled by Noah Webster after trolling many different tribes. The Europeans didn't have a language. That's right, they came here without one. Even in the 1800s, they still didn't have one. And that shows to be true. Peptide, so you got chains of fewer than 20 amino acids are called oligopeptides and include dipeptides. So these peptides are some made up things. They're made up chemicals, y'all. So peptides fall under the broad chemical classes. You hear me, right? Chemical classes of biological polymers and oligomers along nucleic acid. See all those acids you see in the ingredient list? Those are chemicals. They are not to be taken in our bodies, literally. But they will make these compounds and tell us that we need amino acids when amino acid is a chemical formula, y'all. Look, you'll see that? That is amino acids and peptides. So, this is what gets in your stomach out of these foods. Okay, it says there are numerous types of peptides that have been classified according to their sources and function, according to the Handbook of Biological Active Peptides. This is a man-made product that is being introduced into our bodies that is causing health hazards. Protein peptide interaction. Protein comes out of the meats that the food that we eat, the meat, the animals are eating the same grains that we're eating that has the forever chemical called Roundup in it. So, amino acids are organic compounds that contain both amino and carboxylic acid. So my acids, functional groups. Although over 500 amino acids exist in nature, man-made, the periodic chart. Check the periodic chart out. All of the things that is made through that. Amino acids can be classified according to the location of the core structure functioning group. This is amino acids. Can you see it? See it? See that chemical formula right there? That's how they making amino acids and putting it in our body. So, with that being said, I just wanted y'all to really be aware of the things that is really going on, because this world is out to get us. I don't care. Now, this right here, I'm gonna try to show y'all this. I try to tell y'all about the machine that I got that helps me with my health, right? Every month on the 10th, I take my results. It don't only take one minute. And I do my tests. I run my tests to see how I'm doing. Now, this test right here was in June 2022. And I had 11 things wrong with my heart. Let me see. Can I let y'all see this? Wait a minute. Let me pull it back. So, y'all see? Wait a minute. Y'all see that over there? Where the line, where the red, where the colors at? Those are where my health. I had 11 things wrong with my heart. That shows all the 11 things that was wrong with my heart right there. And now I only have 2. Now I only have 2 things out since 2022 because of me working on my own health, because of me taking my own health in my hand and not taking their medicines. I've corrected 9 things in my heart. And that's because I take control of my life, and the reason I'm telling you is for if you don't, maybe you shall, because we can't trust these people. We can't trust them with nothing. So I've been on an hour and 20 minutes, and I didn't really want to stay a whole long time. I do want to have an interactive chat. I would like for y'all to come in and interact with me some. I appreciate y'all coming. Some of y'all come time I put my chat in, my link in, and I appreciate that. But I would like to have a decent chat. I don't want to waste my time or anybody's time. I come here for a real purpose because I do desire the most for my people, and I do want to share something that I hope will at least enlighten the way where we're going. So, that being said, I think I'm going to go. I got 10 of y'all up in here. Let me shout y'all out. What you said in your mouth? So my auntie and them used to get mad at me when I say Geechee man. One of my auntie married one, and he never talked about Africa. His name was Joe. Trust me, you do that. Oh, my Stone, thank you so much. See, you just encouraged me to stay a little longer. Don't play. It's 10 of y'all in here. It was 1. That's why I was getting ready to get up out of here. I was like, finna go, but no, it's 10 of y'all up in here now. So y'all encouraged me to stay. I got plenty of stuff I could show y'all and talk about, but I don't like to just waste a lot of time. So that's why when I see people got other things to do, I'll buy out. I'll buy out, y'all, But anybody got any questions? Anything y'all want to talk about yourself? Anything y'all want me to bring up? I mean, y'all might have something y'all want to share. I mean, I want y'all to interact with me over here. I don't want to be like, somebody who is that jumped over here and told me I don't invite nobody up. I invite y'all up every time. I really do. I invite y'all up every time. Okay, let's see here what I'm gonna do then. Now I guess I'll find some Indian stories to read. Yeah. Let's see if I can find a story to read about some of my Indian relatives. How about that, y'all? That'd be cool. Since everybody say we ain't Indian, I don't know what they are. Who is that? C. Roberts. What's up, C. Roberts? Atrazine. That's what it was. You've been listening all this time. You've been over here all this time, C. Roberts. You told me the baby oil, right? Wasn't that what was in that? The baby oil, or what is atrazine? I know that word. Okay. That's what's up, Mom. Hey, y'all the best up in my chat. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Let's see what we're gonna do. What we're gonna read. We're gonna read a story. Oh, who know about the Goose Creek men? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. See, you've been here all that while. That seemed like a long time ago when I talked about the baby oil. Yeah. In the 70s, the government sprayed Reggie with paraquat. What? A pesticide. They call that loud. What? I'm always busy doing something but try to listen and interact when I can. And I appreciate that so much. Just having you near is all I need. Just to know you're there, baby. Just to know you're there. I appreciate you so much. Okay, y'all, I got a little writing on the Goose Creek men. I know a lot of folks say they're Goose Creek men, right? I don't know. But I got a little write-up on Goose Creek men. Let's read it. Let's see what it says about these Goose Creek men. Might have some little adversity about it, but hey, this is my research. This is my research. Hold on. And then I'm gonna do, because Sister Betty did that on Anthony Johnson. One of the man named Anthony Johnson. I got some information to kind of go along with that, y'all. I think I'm gonna do that one first. Yeah, I forgot about it. Johnson. I think Sister Betty said he was an Aboriginal. But what I found says Johnson was captured in his native Angola by an enemy nation and sold to Arab slave trade. Johnson was captured in his native Angolian by an enemy nation and sold to Arab slave trade. He was eventually sold as an indentured servant to a merchant working for the Virginia Company. He arrived in Virginia in 1621 aboard the James. The Virginia Master census of 1624 lists his name as Antonio, not given, recorded as a Negro in the notes column. Negroes are from Africa. Let's be clear. Wasn't no Negroes in America until they gave us that in our status. But we got some niggas over there, them abos. They wants to be niggas so bad that niggas always been in America. And I beg to differ. Because my folks wasn't called no niggas. So, I heard them over there today, not a coincidence, doing that bull crap. Fighting with some mestizos, some Mexicans. I mean, how you gonna build? I wouldn't have them people coming over here in my chat trying to discuss their history over my history. What is we doing here? Ain't nobody history important but my history in this country. I don't want to hear about theirs. Forget theirs. They don't exist to me because I don't exist to them. I'm tired of this. We as a people got to stand together. We're letting all kind of people come in the midst of us and divide us. What the hell wrong with us? When I tell you I saw that divide and conquer, I mean, a Pan-African is not a coincidence, and he's just going to have folks to come. But Like Smoke do the same thing. So I don't know who these niggas is really, that they will let other people come and abuse us in a place that we're supposed to be safe in, and then give them a ranch. How the hell you give an enemy a gun sitting right next to me, can shoot me, can knock me in my head or something? No, y'all, I can't play like that. That's why I got trust issues. This is exactly why I got trust issues, because of people playing stuff like that. Okay, it says here that Johnson, it says he arrived in Virginia in 1621 aboard the James, the Virginia Master, in 1624 listed as Antonio, not given, recorded as a Negro in the notes column. There is some dispute among historians as to whether this was an Antonio, later known as Anthony Johnson, as the census lists several Antonios. This one is considered the most likely to be one and the same, right? Johnson was sold to a white planter named Bennett as an indentured servant to work on his Virginia tobacco farm. Servants typically worked under an indentured contract for 4 to 7 years to pay off their passage, room and board, lodging, and freedom dues. They had to pay freedom dues. In the early colonial years, most Africans in the 13 colonies were held under such contracts of indentured servitude. With the exception of those indentured for life, they were released after a contract period, with many of the indentured receiving land and equipment for the exit of the mule after their contracts expired or were brought out. Most white laborers, they weren't slaves. They done changed the whole damn story just then. Most white laborers also came to the colony as indentured servants. Now, how in the hell they do that? Did y'all hear the switch in that shit? See, I don't like these people who put these papers and stuff together, because all of a sudden, everybody else was indentured Negroes and this, that, and other, but then the most white laborers that came to the colony. So it was some most white ones that came too, right? Yeah, that's crazy. Most white laborers came to the colony as indentured servants. Antonio almost lost his life in the Indian Massacre of 1622 when his master's plantation was attacked. The Powhatan, who were the Native Americans dominant in the Tidewater of Virginia, were trying to repulse the colonists from their land. They were trying to get their ass on. Go! We were fighting. We didn't never stop fighting. We only stopped fighting like the last 100 years, I think. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King made everybody turn the other cheek. That's when we lost our fight. That's when we lost our fight. I will always maintain that. He made everybody cower down. He told them to turn the other cheek and don't fight no more. But up until then, we was in there having all kind of wars, right? All kind of Indian wars, all kind of battles setting up there. Who was that? He one of them Indians, I think it was Battlehead or whatever his name. They fought for and plotted for what, 6 to 7 years to kill somebody who killed his uncle or brother or something. So, and then after Martin, there's Louis Farrakhan. I wonder why he's still living. I wonder that a lot. Because if he was doing anything to help us, he would be dead. If he was doing anything to really help our people, he would be dead. They would have been put a bullet in his heart. But now, he done ushered all them over there into Scientology. So see, when you got science, you don't need the great spirit and you don't need the creator, because you got science. You believe in science. And that's where they got us at. In these sigils, in these curses, in these different phrases of words that mean the same thing. I hate for somebody to tell me good morning. And then I try to tell them good morning back to you with the you. And then they still don't understand it. Because they're in a trance. They've been saying it for 30 years. Good morning. Good morning. I mean, I can't get it. Just like calling your seed a kid. I can't get these things, these curses that we as a people, even in 2024, cannot see what kind of detriment we have been put in. mean, we really have been put in a bad place by way of music, by way of the rappers and these people who everybody follow. I mean, have y'all seen these boys? I mean, have y'all seen the videos where these people are literally changing their sex to be another man or another woman? I mean, have y'all seen this craziness that I've seen? I mean, it's beyond me, but it's out here. So have y'all seen it though? Because I'll show it to you if you ain't seen it. It's bad, y'all. It's really bad. It's bad, y'all. Have you seen it? You get my email. I don't know, baby. I'm reading and talking. I'm not looking at the email at the moment. But I'm sure I did if you sent it to my email. Okay, I'm looking for something right quick. Hold on. Let me see. Where I'm looking. Okay. I want to show y'all something if I can find it. Let me see, can I find it? Oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there. I'm gonna send it to my email and try to pull it up. Let me see, can I send it to my email and pull it up on this thing right here right quick? Yeah, this is disgusting, okay? What I'm gonna show. It's disgusting, I promise you, it's disgusting. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, snap. Y'all, I'm messing up. Hold on. I'm gonna send it from here to here. Okay. Okay. Now I gotta go get it. Okay, let me go get this and bring it up. Let me see where it's at. Okay. What y'all say in the chat? You give me email. Nah, I feel you, but I feel in their attempt to put all that on us, they drugs, etc. They destroy the. I mean, you might say that, but where are we in doing what we supposed to be doing? Nowhere, huh? What is this group of all of us really doing that means that we are winning any damn thing? Shit. We ain't winning. We literally ain't winning nothing, y'all. We really ain't. That's the sad part about it. That's really the sad part about it. That's sad. It's sad. And then for us to sit and even that right there, what you said then, cause yeah, they don't care about the poor crockers, just like they don't care about us. You see, that's what I'm saying. They don't care about them. They what you call them? They poor white trash. They don't care about them. Oh snap. Oh. Okay, hold on. Stop. Okay, y'all, give me a few minutes. My battery just jumped out of my remote. I dropped it. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me see. I want to present my screen. Let me see. Share my screen. Let me see what happened now when I share my screen. ain't got nothing to do now. Okay, y'all. Cancel that. 'Cause I ain't got nothing in there. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. I'm gonna have to stand up and put this up here because it's a Facebook. It ain't on YouTube. So I gotta do it like this. Okay. Always doing something new. She's the kind of person everybody knows. She reached distinction from head to toe. Y'all see them balls? Y'all see them balls? And I like y'all see them balls? Just the way she y'all see that shit? Look at Boosie sitting there with both of them. Look, with their thing hanging out. Y'all see that? Don't tell me y'all can't see it. The Glorilla, and what the other one name? Y'all see it though? Don't tell me like y'all don't see Mike's penis. Remember everybody say, I don't see it. How they don't see that shit? They don't want to see it. How you don't see it? How is it not being seen? That's just like that Ellen DeGeneres when Big Mike dancing with them white pants on and that penis just jumping up out of there and people still say they don't see it. It made me so mad. I'm like, you don't want to see it because you've been lusting after that nigga all these years because you thought it was a real woman and you've been talking about how pretty he is. And now your ass can't face the fact that that's a penis you've been looking at. That's a problem. That's a problem. These men don't really know what a real woman really look like. And this is what Kamala wants. This is what she wants. That's what she wants, because she's strange. She's strange, look. And they singing to the baby. Look at Boosie. They humiliated his ass after he said what he said about his daughter being gay. They humiliated his ass. They made him sit between them two. What kind of mess is that? And then you can look. I'm going to show you this right here. You can look and you can tell it's a damn man. Look, you don't see no hourglass shape on that waist. You see that body look just like a man body. Look at it. Ain't no hourglass shape up in that waist. Stop playing. They trying to transform us into being another kind of world and make us accept this bullshit. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Man, I'm telling y'all, this is the craziest stuff I've seen in my life. And then everybody want to act like they want to go along to get along with it. Want to go along to get along with it, y'all. It ain't right. It definitely ain't right. So, the inverted star. Y'all ever seen that one? It was something that they called the inverted star. And that was when they was taking men's penises and inverting it into a vagina. Did y'all see that back about a few years ago? The inverted star, it was called. Yeah, y'all. I'm sorry to share that like that, but y'all know what? I had to just share that like that because these people are evil, y'all. They're evil, and they got us in a hole. They got us in a trap, y'all. They got us in a trap, and it's up to us to get out of it. I don't know how, but we're gonna have to come together. I do believe that. I do believe we're gonna have to come together. I do believe that, but it's hard because we fight each other so damn hard. I mean, like I said, I know I ain't got no friends out here in these YouTube streets. Shit, that's why I stay to myself. Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna read a little bit of this Goose Creek stuff. We got the Goose Creek mayor, Michael Hetzler. Now, what kind of name is that for a nigga? We know that's not an indigenous name. That's a foreign name. Heitzler. What's the Goose Creek mayor? It's safe to say that you wonder why your gymnastic female took a picture with a bunch of trans gymnastics from China. Who gymnastic female? Who? I don't even know what you're talking about right there, Arthur. That's news to me. Just like they say Michelle Obama when Obama called her Michael. Yeah! But I'm saying that's just like Michael showed his penis several times, and people act like they didn't see it. In that blue dress getting off the plane, in the white pants on Ellen DeGeneres. For sure. And people act like they still to this day. I can stand right here and show it to somebody right now and they'll say, I don't see it though. Cause you really believe that was a woman and you just upset now. That's all. That gymnastics, you talking about that little girl? Oh, I know you talking about. Oh, she did that. Oh, okay, I know you talking about Simone. I think her name was Simone, wasn't it? I don't even do that Olympic shit. I ain't into that. I don't care nothing about all that. I know. I mean, folks. Our people are so entertained with this world and all this. They know that the basketball game is rigged. They know that the football game is rigged. They know all that stuff rigged, but they still sold out to it. It's still sold out to it, and it's crazy to me. But the fascinating story about the Goose Creek men. The first 4 decades of Carolina have been called the Age of Goose Creek Men. An influential political faction of Barbados planters. Y'all get that? Yeah, that was her. Okay. Y'all get that? They're Barbados planters who settled in Goose Creek. Can y'all hear me in the chat? We're talking about the Goose Creek men. So, a decade before Carolina was founded, white servants who had satisfied their condition of their indenture, small planters, craftsmen, and the son of large planters left Barbados. Y'all hear me? Some of them returned to England. Others ventured to other Caribbean islands and North American colonies. Come on, y'all, let's get this history. At Carolina, some of them first settled in 1665 at the Cape Fear River. Then in 1670 at Goose Creek. These veteran farmers and explorers brought with them slaves. The parish system, they bought the parish system. That's why they live in parishes. Y'all with me in here? What was I here? I lost my place. I just got so tripping over here for real. They brought the Paris system and the Anglican Church. Come on, y'all. Let's not get this twisted. Come on, Miles. Come on, Miles. Okay. So they brought the Anglican Church. That's that Bible Belt shit, right? We all know about it, right? As the colonies were being established, these independent and confident settlers, independent and confident, huh? They know what the hell they came to do. Why we ain't got nobody like that now on this business? But confident settlers were the kind of people the proprietors had encouraged to join the colony to increase its chances of its success. Is they successful now, y'all? I want to know. But these settlers soon formed the core of political dissent. They talking about the Goose Creek men now. So you had the Goose Creek men, and then you had the proprietors. Okay. From 1670 to 1712, the Goose Creek men saw the proprietors and their allies in the colony as a threat. As a threat to the way they wanted to do business. Because they had their own mind made up what they came to do. Right? After all, they came to Carolina for one purpose only. Y'all listen. Listen why the Goose Creek men and their people came. One purpose only, to make money. And they did not want anyone, not even the government, to interfere with their ability to profit from the illegal, listen closely, from the illegal Indian slave trade or do business with pirates, including the gentleman pirate Stead Bonate. Anybody know Stead Bonate? I'm gonna look his ass up in a minute. Y'all with me over here? We got to know who's in the midst of us, y'all. Too many lies being told. Too many government agents all in the midst and right around you at your front door, in your back door. So who is the people that is really selling Indians, that is really doing all this business on the land? Well, it says here that they didn't want nobody to interfere with their ability to profit from the illegal Indian slave trade or do business with pirates, including the gentleman pirate Stead Bonate. Okay? Women in the Goose Creek community were also active politically. One observer at the time said, the women of the town, the Goose Creek, are turned politicians also and have a club where they meet weekly. Could those be those Eastern Stars? Some of those Eastern Stars, these clubs? Because we know we didn't have them. It was the one on the islands that what I was first, Haiti. Yeah, absolutely. Those are Africans. Absolutely. I got records. Absolutely. Barbados. Absolutely. It is highly unusual and progressive at that time for women to be so politically engaged, but they were. It was highly unlikely, but they were. As tensions mounted, the proprietors initiated. Proprietors was the boss, I guess. They was the one that brought them, but they done broke away from what it sounds like, right? The proprietors initiated efforts to entice new settlers into the colony for the dual purpose of making a profit and lessening the political influence of the unruly Barbados. They don't call them nothing but Barbados. They talking about the Goose Creek men. That's what they called them, the Barbados. Then it says, the Barbados colonists were known to live ostentatious. I remember I looked that word up. That was like, y'all look that word up in the chat. Somebody look that word up in the chat for me, put it in there. Ostentatious. Wealthy lives. They was over the top wealthy. Barbados was the oldest, richest, and most densely populated colony in British America, y'all. It earned a reputation for immorality, arrogance. Oh, y'all know anybody like that? And excess of its leaders. Hey, before y'all in here now, but come on, it's the ones who need to be in here. Let's see. A gentry here does live far better than do our in England. They say they live far better here than they did in England, right? Philosopher John Locke said, adding, they endeavors to rule all. So the Barbados was an endeavor to rule all. Captain Thomas Walduck, y'all know those ain't indigenous names to this land, wrote in his ship cabin log, upon all the new settlements the Spanish do make, the first thing they do is build a church. So now we talk about, right there, those were Spanish colonies that brought Barbados in. And they had the Angelical Church, right? So, but then the first thing they do, whenever they go somewhere and conquer, they gonna put their church edifice on the land. Okay, that's it. That's the first thing they're gonna do is put them a church there. The first thing the Dutch do, now we're talking about the Spanish, right? But the first thing the Dutch would do upon a new colony is to build them a fort. Okay? So the Dutch build a fort, but the first thing the English do, be it in the most remote parts of the world or amongst the most barbarians, is to set up a tavern. They wants to get drunk. Oh, absolutely we did. Absolutely we did. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. Y'all know I don't like to talk about people in my chat, but yeah, you know, I'm just reading this information. Hey, Special Number, how you doing, sis? Great continuation. Enoch, baby, I saw you. Yeah, I saw you come up in here. I was reading. Shout out to y'all. I'm just reading this article, y'all. Yeah. So you got your church, you got your tavern, and you got your fort. So all these things was built by these people, right? Hatzler also cited a historical document that says the Goose Creek men would not do anything without a bottle of rum. I wonder, do they drink rum over there? What? A bottle of rum. So, in other words, what it said up there when it said that the English would find them a remote place to build a tavern, because barbarians sound, they come from the same word, don't they? Barbados. Okay, y'all see that, right? Y'all see what I see right there? Because it says that the English, which these was the English who brought these Barbados over here. So these Barbados was more English traits, but they was barbarians and drinking rum. Okay. Oh boy. So Hessler also cited a historical document that says the Goose Creek men would not do anything without a bottle of rum. Barbados is about half the size of Berkeley County, Hessler says. When rum became an industry, planters looked for places to grow sugar cane. So that's how they made the rum, was with the sugar cane, right? In Colin Woodward's 2012 book, American Nations, he writes, the immigrants come on, y'all, listen carefully now. Don't let me be wrong. Rice, tomatoes, what? What? Let me see what you just now said. Wait a minute. Let me find out where. Y'all, I take my eyes off the paper, then I have to find it back again. Those immigrants to Carolina were the sons and daughters of the founders of Barbados. Did y'all get that? Do I need to read that again? The richest and most horrifying society in the English-speaking world. What the hell? Y'all heard that? I might get some flack off this, but hey, go talk to this here. Don't come fucking with me. I'm telling you now. This is my research. What? It says that those immigrants to Carolina were the sons and grandsons of the founders of Barbados. The founders. The richest and most horrifying society in English-speaking world. What the hell does that mean? I'm going to be here a few more minutes, y'all. A few more minutes. Hessler said this concept originated. Wait a minute. No. The sons and grandsons of the English who settled Barbados took their agriculture to Goose Creek. So this is saying that all the agriculture that they knew in Barbados, they brought it to Goose Creek. Hessler said this concept originated from the Woodward book, but he said Woodward gets it wrong in saying the men were from Charleston. He says that the men were from Charleston in his book, but this man said he gets that wrong because they're not from Charleston. They're from Barbados. That's where the confusion comes in at. He said they landed in Charleston but settled in Goose Creek. Hessler said those were the guys who came from Barbados. Remnants of the Civil War still resonate today, Hessler said. We can see it in our politics. We could see it in the Civil Rights Movement. Some of the Goose Creek men were Thomas Smith, Arthur and Henry Middleton, James Moore, John Yeamans, Peter St. Julian, George Chicken. Is that Chicken George off Roots? John New, Robert Daniel, Ralph Izard, Robert Gibbs, Maurice Matthews, and Nathaniel Johnson. Those are some of the names that was on the Goose Creek. So, three of y'all in the chat, y'all done dropped out on me again, so I'm finna jump up out of here now while y'all gone over there playing with them. I'm gonna jump out too. Hey, y'all. Anybody got any questions, anything y'all want to say? Anybody want to come up, say anything before I get out of here? I appreciate y'all coming over. I'm not sure where Goose Creek is, Carolina. That's basically, I never been to that territory. And what was you talking about those tomatoes? Did I call right out? Is some rice tomatoes in over there in Goose Creek, Milestone? Barbarians, yeah, you're right about that. So the barbarians, yep, the same word. Yep. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. I hope y'all got something from the teaching. Well, from the reading or whatever we did today, because I don't try to be no lecturer. I don't try to act like I'm nobody's teacher, y'all. I just come and share. I just love to come and share with y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Y'all have a good night and rest well. Rest well. Guess I play my little song going out. Don't nobody play. Shout out to Drake Calls for my song. For all the matriarchs. For all the mama chief. For all the papa chief. Shout out to y'all for real. Bye, sweetie. Have a good night, Navi.
Shout out to the mama chief. Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speaks. What she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries. Even on that journey, that love grows how the garden be. The first to teach us when we sick, the first to heal us. Mama's boy. Yeah, you know.
I know Smoke on, girl. I know it. I can tell just good when he come on. Everybody leave me. Thank you, Milestone. Love you. Appreciate y'all. And I appreciate y'all coming to check me out and support me. I appreciate the support. I know y'all see the hate for me. I know y'all see that hate. It's unavoidably to be seen. Look, Mom, you're going to make it. The reason I'm going to the greatest. Hey.
Because we all need a mama chief. Yeah, we all love a mama chief. Yeah, we all rap a mama chief.
Later, y'all.
Mama speak.